Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just processing our stuff here, and I've gone ahead and fixed the OR dictionary things, and this was not my knowledge. I was told how to do this, but basically you can add a and a exclamation point, and that tells it not to do that stuff. So we got our crushed, put all the crushed stuff in there except for the crushed purified and the crushed centrifuged stuff. So that is how we got around that. I knew there was probably a way to do that, but yeah, we have got it figured out now. Also, we got our crushed centrifuge going in here. Now, one thing I didn't get to work, I can't do like insert two different types. I can do the insert this except for these types, but I can't do insert this type and another type. So I tried and or. This one, I tried to do both of those with the and sign, and it didn't work. Maybe there is I'm sure there's like well, maybe there isn't a way, but maybe there's a different symbol to use to tell it to do more than one at once. But it could just be the OR dictionary filter is just the one, and then you can, add things not to do it. But yeah, I don't think maybe you can't just do multiple types. But yeah, so we got that. It's chugging along. This is chugging along. Everything seems to be working pretty well, I would say. I keep forgetting that this is on a separate network. I mean, we have lots and lots of stuff that needs to be processed. It is, I did a whole bunch of stuff all at once, so it's a little bit backlogged. I'm gonna wait for everything, wait for this to chew through it all, and then we'll see how well it keeps up. I do have this turned off at the moment, so the miner should be turned off. But if it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I just wanted to stop inserting stuff. I wanted to get that cleared out, and then we'll see. This is probably still filling up the input hatch in the void miner, so we'll see. I believe we are... Ooh, that's turned off. Probably when I was messing with power. I don't know. I'm assuming we're probably... I don't know. Are we producing more than one bucket every 366 seconds? I don't know, actually. Yeah, we probably will be. What is that, 50 or something at a time? Every 10 seconds? Yeah, we're producing a net gain, I think. Yeah, 56. So 56 every 10 seconds. 56 times 336, so yeah, we're producing quite a bit. So that is kind of where we're at right now. I'm going to continue to monitor this, make sure everything is working. I did add a couple new things that pop up, like the emerald that we were getting that wasn't being pumped out, but everything... Oops, I forgot. Wrong thing. That shouldn't have been that subone. Everything seems to be working pretty well, but we might get something that's not considered a dust. This does dust. Then it might show up. That's kind of why I wanted to clear it out. I think I am going to work on a second void miner. I don't know if I'm going to do any higher than, not that, the tier we're at. Just the void miner 1. I don't know if there's any reason to do 2 or 3 at this point, maybe. I don't think we need... Like, this does 2 ores for 6, so you just, obviously, more power it outputs more. But we're doing 64 at a time, so I don't know if we need to go super crazy yet. But yeah, let this run and craft up a second void miner, and I think we'll drop it in, what was it, Vega B, I think? Infinity Catalyst is what we're kind of looking for. Infinity Catalyst or small ores. Yep, Vega B. That is where we're heading to get Infinity Dust. And it's kind of funny that Infinity is like not even close to endgame at this pack. Infinity is like a mid-level thing. Also, there is possibly we are dumping stuff in the main system that I don't really need to keep. That's just going to clog up everything. But we'll deal with that when we notice it. And just crafting up the void miner, making sure everything is working here. Don't want to lose a 700-second craft. And everything seems to be working well in the whatchamacallit over there, the ore processing area. Looks like it's gone through all the... Yep, looks like it's gone through everything except for holy redstone. 147,000 redstone. That is so crazy. So I'm thinking maybe void some of the redstone. I don't know. It seems a bit crazy to void redstone, but holy cow, do we get them? We get a lot. I think we get like 12 per... We get, yeah, 10 per ore, and then you get a stack of ores. So you're getting 64. 640 every time it rolls a redstone ore. It's a bit much. Definitely a bit much. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, though, I gotta kind of wait and see. Once that's finished, we will... yeah, this isn't running. I can already tell. It, probably when I was messing with power, it turned off this line. I'm not going to worry about it right this second. I don't know which part it is. Did a fluid get voided somewhere? I don't know. No idea. I'll have to sort that out. But that's kind of why I like having some batteries. Like if we had a battery buffer right here, if we quickly replace, like we break this and quickly replace this dynamo that I did, it won't shut off the machines because it gets a little bit of a buffer. But yeah, we can see we are definitely... I'm pretty sure, I don't remember ever putting enriched oxide in a chest. A lot of this other stuff is all in chests. Ooh, vanadium probably isn't either. But okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I'll probably just, once it's done, do that and then see. Yeah, 146,000, 108,000. Lots and lots of this stuff now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to... Holy cow. We are just swimming in some of these resources. And that's just all going in disk drives, which, if anyone's watched my series for a while, knows I don't like just throwing infinite resources in my AE drives, because they just will continue to fill up, and I don't like that. I like nice green drives. Okay, let me finish crafting the void miner. Here we go. I need some casings and another quantum quarry. Those are the wrong casings. We need 3 up the middle, and then I think we need 7. If I remember correctly. Alright, so I have gone ahead, placed the void miner in Vega B, and we are I believe we're getting the ores. It's a bit hard to tell. I think we're getting two. It does seem like we're getting... It's not like an even thing, so I'm pretty sure we're getting both. But it's a little... Yeah, you can see, like, I think we're getting both. I did throw a buffer down because when I had this paused and I started it up again, so like if this fills up, yeah, I'm pretty sure both are coming in. It's just a bit hard to tell. And with the quantum quarry being funny, sometimes it shuts off and I don't know why. But yeah, so I had this full, I was trying to figure out what I wanted, and when I turned it back on, and it pulled all the stuff out super, super quick. I think it was putting the stuff in the A system too fast for the trash can. So I just did a little bit of a buffer, and then that gets trashed. I've gone ahead, sorted out most of the ores that I don't want to get. I think we're okay with most of the stuff. Maybe there's something I shouldn't have on there, but a lot of this stuff we get in other ways. Arsenic was kind of like the one I wasn't fully sure if I should throw that on there. We don't use it a lot. And we have a bunch at the moment. So I can always turn that off, but yeah, we got that going and it is chugging along. Macerator is actually fast enough. The ore washer and the thermal centrifuges don't quite keep up, but that is why I have all those disk drives, just to fill those all up with ores and stuff, so I'm not really worried about it. We are getting... With that Void Miner, we are getting Infinity Catalyst now. Look at that, we got 600 Infinity Catalyst. I am kind of thinking I may switch out. There's a couple things I want to maybe do. I was thinking about switching out this for the Infinity Catalyst now that we're getting that. And I believe it is, if I remember, it is... Yeah, so it's 4 to 1 mutagen, but if you use a tiny... It's, Oh, that's gonna mess that up, isn't it? I mean, so this would be like... If you think about it, this is 36 tiny dust. This is 1 tiny dust. I don't know. It's something to think about. Maybe switch over with that. And there was a couple other things that used infinity dust that I might consider switching over, but just something to think about. I do kind of want... One, I need awakened draconium. I need to smelt this stuff up to... I want to replace those coils on our Vulcanus. So, let's at least do that. While I remember. Pretty sure we can smelt these. I think. Right? Can we do... Yeah, it's going to take a little while. But we can do this. Now, I also want, I guess, that, which is good. That is not a difficult... It doesn't require, like, UV or anything in the wire mill, thankfully. And that. So this is the next tier up. Molten electron flux. We already have tons and tons of mica. Yeah. Kind of want to move this around. Yes, I know. I just like having them, like, organized. Makes it easier to find. And like all the coils next to each other. So awakened, we need 16. There we go. Easy peasy, we're getting the next coil. And it should be unlocked, right? Yep, it is unlocked. Alright, next thing. Maybe I want to do this first, actually. Actually, There's so many things I'm trying to do right now. I did craft up 4 more energy modules. Just because I want to keep crafting these up, and it gives me an idea of what I need to work on. Right now, if I do this one, the UV one, we can see where we're kind of lacking in the base. I do need to fix that. I do have the farm running, which is getting ender pearls. I just don't have that. It's been turned off for a while. And raw crystal chips I need to sort out. Either that or I switch to wet wares. But probably not going to do that. I don't remember what they get. I don't remember which part they get used in. Is it the field generators? I don't know. It might be the 16 field generators that are using all the crystal circuits. Yeah. I may switch that. Maybe that. I don't know. I'll have to compare. Why don't we... That... Oh, that's like... Usually that's in front. Yeah, usually the... I'm surprised that actually works. Alright, anyway. We'll do that, and then... I'll do one for that, and then we'll just do that. So... That one's the wetware. Is this going to be worse? It didn't really change the crystal chips, did it? So it might not just be the field generator. I don't remember. Maybe it's the emitters as well. I may mess around with this and see if I want to change stuff. I don't know. I don't really want to use the mainframes if I don't have to, because the crystal mainframes do require superconductor wires, so I feel like I'd rather just do like these if possible, but we'll see. I'll just figure out what I decide. Yeah, so you can see it like changes the recipe, obviously. I'll have to decide what I want to do with that. I may just mess around with this. Okay, but like I said, it does kind of give me ideas for what I need to work on. And one of the things is we're starting to... we're not producing some of our gases and stuff fast enough. These just do not keep up. No, ammonia is one of the big ones. So I'm kind of wondering if we should do the mega chemical reactor. That is maybe something to consider for just a couple things. The other thing I need a ton of with these energy modules is the PIC things or whatever they're called. I can't remember. These. Look at that. 2,000 of these, and these are quite slow. Even in a pretty upgraded chemical reactor. So I'm thinking maybe I will switch to that too. Okay, so let me do a little thinking. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit, see if we can figure out the best recipes and continue. And totally forgot that we were gonna need to upgrade the assembly line. So I have upgraded it to UHV power for the Awakened Draconium coils. They needed UHV. But thankfully we had the one from the assembly line when we crafted it up. There we go. Relatively easy. The Awakened Draconium, actually, this Vulcanus was smelting 8 at a time, so it actually went pretty quick. Surprisingly. Now, this next bit is not going to be so quick. One, with these coils, I think I can switch the superconductor recipe back. This was basically only built for this recipe. I'll leave those in because they do clash with other recipes, but I think I have room right there. I am... Oh, I do have some more room. Getting kind of full on that one, though. We should be able to smelt infinity catalyst now. Actually, let me bump. I'm pretty sure it's... it might be more than just one. Should go. No. Oh, I broke the stuff, so... Okay, so it does 4 at a time, 272 seconds. I mean, not the worst recipe we've ever crafted, but it's definitely not quick. We are not going to be doing a lot of this yet. We are going to be working towards the... Okay, just kidding. Yeah, we do need to get this stuff going eventually for our singularities. We get... Yeah. Is that how you get molten infinity? I don't remember how the we did it before. I remember doing it like, yeah, that's what I remember. Obviously in the DTF there is other ways to do it. DTPF. So as you can see, you get like super high-tech stuff. You can get one infinity catalyst gives you what, 60, yeah, a stack. So you know, this is like one thing I absolutely love about GregTech. You start out and you get horrible ratios, and as you go you get better and better, and then next thing you know you are getting like awesome ratios and everything's better. And yeah, the reason I want to do infinity catalyst really quick is because my turbine's actually almost dead, and I wanted to get the maybe one of these. I mean, it's not great, the turbine efficiency. I'm not really worried about the turbine efficiency, to be honest. I mean, I kind of am. We are getting, what, 195%, so I would like about the similar, so I don't know. But yeah, it's just a bit better. But look at the durability. So 32 million on the cosmic neutronium and 393 million on this, and they're quite similar in the power that they give. We could even go up to huge if we craft up another dynamo, which I might actually do. I have scanned the... Where did I put it? I have scanned a UV energy, or a EV... Where did I put it? I scanned a... Oh, it's in here. I was like... The energy hatch went in there. Yeah, I scanned a UV energy hatch so I could craft, or a dynamo, sorry. So I could do that. Yeah. So there is the UHV dynamo. So maybe I want to do a dynamo. I gotta decide what I want to do before that. I do have another turbine running. I just don't want to have to craft up another cosmic neutronium one when I can do a infinity catalyst. Let me think about what I want to... The best would be to replace it with the highest tier. We get a larger efficiency, we get more power out of it, and yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. But that's going to take a little while to smelt. What do we need? 80, 96? I think it's 96, isn't it? For a huge turbine. 72 for this one, I believe, right? Oh, 48. Maybe it's 72 for the largest one. I remember. But yeah, maybe I should get that smelting. So just crafting up a UHV dynamo. Gone ahead and got our huge turbine. And probably gonna have to do the dynamo, the buffer dynamo. I'm assuming that is a thing we can do. Yeah, so we'll just make a recipe. Ooh, that is a UHV circuit. That's actually pretty expensive. Oh, I put that in the wrong one. Because we might as well do that, because eventually we'll probably do infinity catalyst, not infinity turbines will probably be the next one, would be my guess. But we're a little far away from that, but okay, just kidding. Those well, the small turbine will fit. I don't even think the regular turbine will fit in a UHV dynamo, a 4 amp one. So yeah, the dynamo. I don't know if there's a quest for this. Is there? Ding. No, maybe not. All right, put it back. I don't know. It happens a couple times. It's obviously something that going in and out of the A system. So, like, it's probably being transferred in between the subnets. So it sees it when you click start, and then when you try to start it, it's already been pulled out, kind of thing. All right, so that shouldn't take too long anyway. This has gotten pretty good. I do need more of these. I'm waiting to... I need to upgrade our lasers, that whole line. I'm thinking maybe either the UHV or UV 256 or maybe the UHV one. That's pretty expensive. But, I mean, look at the power. I guess I don't think we need 500. I'm just thinking, like, should we plan ahead for it? Is kind of what I'm thinking. That would be quite annoying to do, because I would have to upgrade them all, which at this point, I think doing that many UHV things is just a bit much. So yeah, I think I just convinced myself this will probably be the tier that we're going to want to do. Okay, let me wait for this to get done. And I love when it just splits up the recipes and it just works. I say that all the time, but man, I remember how I spent in the first season. I spent so much time fighting with the Steve's factory manager. It kept getting clogged up, and it was something. But yeah, I am happy for that to work. I think that actually, as I was looking at that, since I have upgraded that to UHV, we can actually move one of these recipes. We can move this one over, and I believe this one. Yep. So that goes in a 1, and then that one goes in 9 or something, doesn't it? Or... yeah, 9. Oh, just kidding. That goes in the one that does fluids as well. Probably in there somewhere. Wait, no, I did the wrong one. And then I'll just do the coils are... one. All right, cool. Oh, and there we go. We are done. So let's go ahead and upgrade our power. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna have to readjust our thing here. Turn this off. This is just kind of my backup if we are doing something super power intensive. Oh, I need to transformer. Do I have a UHV multiple? No, I don't. I just have that one. Okay, I need it to do... I need 4 to 16. Okay, there is the UHV. Keep losing it. There it is. 4 to... that, and then I need to do that. Double check. I did do a backup before I started messing with this. Okay. And these can handle 32 things. This can handle 16. Yeah, we're I did kind of prepare for a couple tiers. Now we can do this. And this is 12,800. We even get up to 12,800 on here. Yeah, what? I don't even know what LUV regulator that goes up to. Oh, 650. Okay, that goes up quite high. Hopefully, yeah, we should be good. Okay. And like I said, I did do a backup because I didn't want to explode my base, but there we go. We should get, what, 288 million? 880 million from our Infinity Catalyst, and it's got so much durability. And turbine efficiency, and then we need to switch this. I'll change this. I couldn't remember what... we kept changing that. I think it's going to drop for the 1. And then I will figure out the second one. I'm sure there is easy math to figure this out. But for some reason, it doesn't seem like... Like, what was it? 1680, so I dropped it down by 1. It didn't change. If I put it down to 1 more... it went down 160. So it's kind of like... Alright. Is it going down to 160 per thing? I don't know. I do want to switch the thing eventually. So what, like 1... What do we need? 1280? Yeah, 1280. 12,800. Alright, so it's just going to take me a little bit to figure that out. But yeah, so I'll sort that out and then we will... I mean, we're getting almost 3 million. Oh, look at that. I got it. Perfect. We're getting almost 3 million EU per tick from like almost nothing. And now that we have a tier 3, this thing can produce like crazy fast. Yeah. Oh, it's probably, I just realized, it's probably producing it in a different one. I just realized that. Let's lock that. There it goes. I was like, why is it still going down? Yeah. So that's how fast we are producing helium plasma, and we are producing 3 million EU per tick. I can do multiple turbines if I want, and we might... I'll probably craft up a second one as a... Let me put 105. I'll probably craft up a second one. And also, if you double it, it's totally not... Like, if you have 2 of these turbines, for some reason, that is totally not double. It was, what, like 79 and 135 last time? So, like, double is... Like, 210 would be way too much for 2 of these turbines. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny, the math on that. But, okay, so that is that. We got the other stuff sorted out. Our ores, I think... We are good on that. We got our... Holy cow. Filled up a thing. This just chalcopyrite. We are getting so much copper. I ended up blocking that and I blocked the beryllium. Because we're just getting too much. I mean, we might need it in the future, but I don't need like 800,000 copper when I'm barely getting other stuff. It's not... But, okay, so that is that. Okay, we are back, and I'm over by our chemical stuff, and I am starting to figure out where our bottlenecks is. And I think we really need to start ramping up some of our production. I mean, we're good on, like, chlorine. As we can see, like, we actually produce enough chlorine, but one of the things is ammonia is a big issue, and producing hydrogen, there is better ways to produce a lot of the stuff. So, like hydrogen, I believe you can pump. Yeah, there we go. You can get it from a tier 8. It doesn't spawn a lot, but it's a decent amount, and you can just pump hydrogen. So that would get rid of a whole bunch of needing to do stuff like this. Oxygen is probably... Oxygen is probably one. Maybe not. Maybe not a pump, but maybe we can get it from like another space station. There's so many different ways to go about doing this that I want to work on. And where was that? Oh, I did find it. Yeah, so Saturn gets us hydrogen, gets us liquid or oxygen. Hold up, we can pump ammonia? I don't remember seeing that. Alright, space station, ammonia, Neptune. Alright, but there is, I still do want to get other things as well. Yeah, and now that our power is like absolutely crazy, it doesn't matter if we have a whole bunch of things running at ZPM. So, alright. Maybe we don't need the Mega Ape chemical reactor for ammonia if I can pump it. But 400, I don't know if that's like super fast. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. This needs to be a 17. I do remember that. So I am crafting this up. I'm sure we will use it, but maybe not for ammonia. I'm not sure if that's the best way to do it. If not, we can always use the chemical reactor for ammonia and then just get lots and lots of hydrogen and nitrogen going. Working towards the component assembly line, which is its own kind of craziness. I didn't think it was that bad until I realized that it's actually gated by the line casings that we use. So we need 43 of these, and that determines what tier you want. And these things are no joke. So if we wanted to do like UV, we need 43 of these. I mean, that you're talking 300 and something robot arms, which is pretty nuts. So probably not going to jump off with the UV casings, at least start with LUV. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Now that we are kind of rolling in resources, I think that is a thing we want to do. Osmium is definitely a struggle. Do we want to throw down a third void miner to get us osmium? I don't know. This Oli is Barnard C, which we are not on. We're on F, so we aren't actually getting osmium ore. I don't know. So many different things I want to do and work towards, but this is actually pretty fun. This is a fun part in the back. I'm really starting to outgrow my base with a lot of this stuff that we have set up 100 episodes ago. So, alright. We'll come back next episode. Let's get the chemical reactor up, the large one, up and running to see it. And I am going to start planning out a bit better. Maybe even the tanks. Oh, I don't remember what the name of them are. That. Maybe looking to start getting some real tanks. I mean, I love my railcraft tanks, but you know, at this point, they're so like convoluted that maybe it's time to start thinking about doing something with that. So as we can see, yeah, we're definitely outgrowing our base at this point with some of these absolutely insane and awesome multi-blocks. Anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.